Hey guys, I'm here with the Zoom Multi-Stomp, the MS70 CDR, and I've made plenty of videos on my channel going over what you can do with it. And the reason I'm making this right now is because it's on sale at two retailers that I know of. Amazon and Sweetwater have this for $120. No, I'm not sponsored by either of them. I'm not sponsored by Zoom either. I'm not even going to have an affiliate link down below because I don't do affiliates. So just want to let you know it's kind of like a PSA. It's cheap. It's great. It is a good gift idea. Even at the $150, I think the sale is going for another 4 days. Even at the $150, it makes a good holiday thing for somebody that wants an effects pedal, or you just don't know how to shop for them, but they're into effects and synths and things. I think everybody with a synth should have one. Even if you have high-end boutique pedals. Yes, I like here. This is basically... The Zoya is a more expensive version of this, and it's harder to use. I mean, I will say the Zoya sounds better in most ways, but the Multi-Stomp definitely punches above its weight and its price category. So yeah. And also the choruses on this sound absolutely fantastic. They sound like the real deal. If they're emulating like the Super Chorus from Boss or the CE, what is it? Is it the CE5? Yeah. The CE5 and even the small clone chorus. It sounds so close that this is a great chorus box. And it has some non-emulated choruses that are Zoom's own that just sound fantastic. The vibrato sounds really good too, and we'll get to that. So I know it's 2022 and we're pushing on 2023. Yeah, it's aging. I think this came out in 2013, I believe, and it still sounds great. Is it better than the effects that are built into the mini log I have over here? Absolutely. Is this portable and can be battery powered and it can run on USB? Yes, it can. It can run on 2 AA batteries. You can use this in your mobile rig. If you have like a Microfreak, for example, you can run that on USB and you can run this on USB and then plug it into a portable multi-track recorder and you have like a quick setup to do stuff. I think all of synths really need effects to shine, and yeah, this really helps with that. The reverbs aren't very good, but the delays are. And compared to like the mini log, for example, which has built-in effects, the delays can go up to 4 seconds on this. I think the delays are capped out at like 600 milliseconds on the mini log. Yes, I know you can run user effects on the mini log, but that's a pain in the ass to deal with. It might be worth it if you already have a mini log, but if you... an XD, that is. If you have a like original OG mini log, you really should get a multi-stomp. You should just have one as a utility pedal. The equalizers work really well on it. I'm going to go over some of the things in here that sound really good. I had a video that I was working on right before this that was like super long, and I went over all the effects, and I decided to retake this video and make it short. So the choruses sound great. Let's listen to one of them. So here's just my through sound. Yeah, it's just a sawtooth. It's fine. But let's liven it up. Let's add the phasers actually. Let's go with the phaser first. The phaser sounds great. Let me go to a pad. That's just the default phaser, and the cool thing is it can go really slow. By default, it's set to an inverted 8 stage phaser. But even the 4 stage and non-inverted sounds pretty good. It kind of has that boost and distortion like in the 4 stage mode that an MXR Phase 90 has. Pretty convincing. Nice one. Yeah, let's do just the other one in the phaser, the duo phaser. I love the duo phaser. It's 2 phasers and you can run them in stereo. So what I'm going to do, here's what the defaults are. It's a little too fast. But I turn the rates down to like here. And it obviously has resonance, which is your feedback. And if I run it in stereo, really good sounding phaser. But yeah, I'm going to go past these. Here's the chorus that I said was really nice. It's kind of lo-fi, but it's really beautiful. one of the other ones that. So this has a the CE, which is an emulation of the Boss CE1. It has some compression on it. Also sounds really nice. But the stereo chorus, and if you look through my videos, my very early videos, where I go over effects, I use the stereo chorus a lot. But it adds so much depth. It's so amazing. And let's see, what else do I really like in this? The flangers aren't anything to write home about, especially not the emulation of the M117R from MXR. The 88 flanger's not too bad. I like that one. I think it's just called flanger here. It's pretty good. I do like flangers. I like them a lot. The vibrato, the vibrato is really nice. It can go very slow. That's what I was gonna say. Yeah, let me go back to a plucked patch. Good for some lo-fi vibes. Plus, it has a tone control, so you can do like some lo-fi junky style stuff with it, and you can do the shallow water style stuff. Not as good as either one of those, but it's still really serviceable. All right, let's go to the other things I really like, which are the delays. And I'll go to my favorite. Oh yeah, the CE5 chorus. I think I did a video with the CE5 chorus against the real thing. And this sounds like pretty much identical. Same goes with the clone chorus. Whoops. Yeah. And the Boss BF 2 flanger emulation's good, in my opinion. Let me go back to the... That sounds pretty good. I will give it that. All right, let's go back to my pluck patch, because now we're gonna go over to the Corona Tri-Chorus, which is based on, it's kind of like chorusception. It's based on a chorus that's based on a chorus. It's based on the TC Electronic Tri-Chorus, which is based on, I forgot the name of the company, but it's based on a rack mount chorus unit. It has DC2 vibes, or SD 320 vibes. It sounds very nice. So yeah, so let's go to the delays, which are some of my favorite on this. So you have your standard digital delay. Just, it's your boring digital delay. Sounds really good. It has high dampening. But it also has a ping pong mode. But it can also go to 4 seconds, something the Minilog and a lot of built-in effects on synths can do. And yeah, I think it sounds fantastic for just your standard boring digital delay. But let's go to the more interesting one. Tape echo, I don't like it. The mod delay is really good. This one doesn't have a depth, but it has rate. Mod delay 2 has depth and rate as controls. So yeah, you can pick and choose. It's really nice. Oh, and I should mention, I should have did this in the beginning. You can run 2 effects at the same time or up to 5 effects at the same time. I think it's 5 or 6. It's limited to the DSP power on here, so you can overload the DSP and then it'll stop allowing you to add more effects. But with delays, the delays are very like minuscule on how much processing power most of them take. So you can add a bunch of delays. Let's just add a different delay. Can add another delay. Now we have 2 delays. You still have that mod delay? Turn off that delay. And we'll go back to the original here that we had the mod delay. But yeah, so multiple effects, which is nice. I've actually made a patch with like 5 delays before on this. Analog delay, not great. It's based on a deluxe Memory Man. It sounds nothing like a deluxe Memory Man. I've used a real one, and I have a Starlight, which emulates it pretty well. And this sounds nothing like it. Let me turn up the mix. It's not bad. I will give it that. It's not bad. Now, however, this... let's do the multi-tap. This is one of my favorites, multi-tap delay. Let me turn up the mix. I think that's based on one of the multi-tap delays from a Line 6, the M8, is it the M8, M15 or whatever? Modelers. Either way, I love that. It sounds really good. The one analog delay that does sound really good, it's just stereo delay, let me go back there. It gives you a left and right channel with independent time and feedback, kind of like the Eventide time factor. Stomp delay is really nice. That's based on a Boss DD3. Except, I believe, yeah, this one, no, it can't do. I thought it could do ping pong. It can do stereo where it's dry and wet on either output, but yeah, nice. The tape delay, which is an Echoplex clone, is absolutely awful. It doesn't even do proper like wow and flutter. It does the feedback thing, but that's about it. And the preamp emulation on that, it's like, I guess somebody tried to describe what the preamp sounded like to somebody over the phone without letting them listen to it, because it's not good. Okay, so yeah, dual digital delay, also an Eventide time factor clone, fun. Very useful. The carbon delay, it's based on it's a carbon copy of a carbon copy. But it sounds not like the original thing, but it sounds really good for a analog emulation. Let's go up to especially if you turn up the feedback. It also has modulation, which the real carbon copy does as well. The deluxe has the controls on the front, but the carbon copy, the original, has them, like, you have to take off the bottom panel to get to them. It's annoying. But yeah, it sounds close enough. It's not like the original, but it's close enough in a mix that it'll work, and it sounds really good on a synth. It's one of the better sounding Bucket Brigade delay emulations I've heard out of many pedals. It's not quite up there like with what Line 6 has done with the new DL4 and things like that, but it's good. Let's see yeah, let's go to the Drive Echo. This one takes a lot of DSP power, but it's nice because it has really good wow and flutter and it has drive. And you can set the wow and flutter. Sorry I'm not being super creative with my playing, but I'm just kind of going over what it can do. Okay, smooth delay is fun. That's based on a DD20. The smooth echo on that, and it's a good effect that they should have added to the DD500 and DD200, but never did. Kind of got some diffusion going on it. Sounds really nice. Has tone control that sounds really good, especially turned down. Cool. All right. The ice delay, which is based on the time factor, not time factor. Geez, what is the timeline? The Strymon timeline sounds really good for a pitch delay. And you can obviously set the intervals, so you can set this one's set to a perfect fifth up right now. You can set it to an octave or 2 octaves, 1 octave if you wanted to. You could also set it to a perfect fifth and an octave. But the pitch shifter is really good in that, in my opinion, especially the perfect fifth. That can be fun. All right, moving along. Most of the reverbs aren't that great. My favorite reverbs on here is the, let's see. I'm going through. It's the particle verb, which is right here. Let me go back to my pad. Very lovely. So the particle reverb is really nice. The dual reverb is also really good. So dry. Kind of adds some space to it. Let me go back to a plucked patch. I hate when people use pads to let you listen to what the reverb tails sound like. Because obviously it's already a slow building thing, but yeah, I can turn up, let me turn down the pre-delay time, turn up the mix on both the things. We'll change it up. We'll turn up the decay. Not like, it doesn't sound anything like the Eventide Space version of this, but for a cheap reverb pedal, I mean, I haven't heard a cheap reverb pedal sound all that great. This definitely does an okay job. But yeah, let's just listen to it with a pad as well. It's not bad. It's definitely not bad. It's serviceable. But yeah, just a fantastic pedal. Using it as a utility pedal for like the equalizers sound really good. I can go, let's go into a stereo. I don't need to go in stereo because I'm going mono in, stereo out. So we'll just use the graphical equalizer, which is a 10 band, I believe. Wait, how many bands? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's 6 band, but serviceable as an equalizer. So yeah, you need a equalizer with some of your choruses, for example. This makes sense. Yeah, so I really like it. It's a fantastic pedal. It does a lot, especially given the fact it's compact, it's portable, it runs on batteries, and it's fairly inexpensive, especially right now. I think the sale's going on Amazon and Sweetwater right now for $120 for the next 4 days, so grab one while you can if you're interested in it. And if you need the power supply, like I said, it's this. It's the Dunlop ECB003. It's like $10. I would just tack that on. It's a good power supply to have with it. You can run it from USB power, but make sure whatever USB power supply you're using, just be careful because it can be noisy. But yeah, so or you can run it on rechargeable batteries if you really want to, but it gets annoying. You can run it on alkalines as well, but that gets expensive. Comes with a set of AA's in the box, but yeah, that's kind of just for testing it out. Anyways, I hope this helps you out. Yeah, thanks for watching.